Good morning, Bulldogs. Welcome back. Here we are working our way through our first week of coming back to school. I know it's exciting. I know it's all a whirlwind, but we can get through it. We left off yesterday having gone through the syllabus, or for my journalism class, just kind of introing in different types of journalism. And this video is going to everybody. It just kind of wraps up the classroom, and I'm giving you your first assignment today, and that is going to be very exciting. So I'm going to work my way through the screen sharing again. Bear with me. All right, so, oh, go away. I know you guys are working with me, and I appreciate it. I didn't say start from current slide. I had it at the beginning, so I have to skip through it. So what does it mean to come to class prepared? Be it English class, English honors, or journalism, doesn't matter. You've got to come prepared with all of your things. That's going to be your writing implements, your paper, your Chromebook. Chromebook is big. Being that I have a lot of virtual learners, most of your work will be on the Chromebook. So make sure you have it. And any other assignments that I might have given you the night before. Okay? At the beginning of class, you're going to need to come in, take your seat. We talked about a lot of this yesterday. You're going to need to grab a paper towel and wipe down your desk with the cleaner that I will have already put on your desk. You'll need to begin your daily warm-up, which I think will be on OneNote. And you're going to need to sharpen your pencil before class begins. I'm hoping that you guys will have gone to have a restroom break before you come to my class. Sharpen your pencils before class starts, so we have as few interruptions as possible so that we can focus on getting our content mastered. All right, if we have a strong start to the class, everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing, and we're good to go, we're gonna have a good class. Everyone will have a good class. We will all accomplish what we need to, and we'll all get where we need to be. So what happens when only half the class is taking care of business? Well, you've got a weaker class. You've got a class that's kind of falling apart at the seams, and we don't want that. So we need to come together and work together to meet our goals. And I know we can. No matter what class you're in, I know we can work it. So a few ground rules that you will need to follow in addition to the dress code. Do not shout out in my class. That's not respectful, and we've talked about respect a lot in yesterday's video. So just don't shout out. You need to raise your hand and wait to be called on. And I like for one speaker at a time, unless you're in small groups. If you're in small groups, then I can have a speaker over here and then a speaker over there. But we can't hear each other over other people talking. No cross-room conversations. Now, if we're having a class-wide discussion, yes, you're going to have to talk across the room. But I mean no cross-room conversations to meet with your buddy and talking about the baseball game this weekend. No, it needs to be on class content. If you are out of your seat, you need to be moving with a purpose and with permission. So if you're not throwing something away, if you're not turning something in, you probably don't need to be out of your seat. Also, you need to clean up after yourself and from time to time help each other out. No one says that you can't help somebody else if their binder dumps or if they leave a piece of paper behind. You can help out, and that's what we expect each other to do. Okay. And this is just all of my expectations for you. One speaker at a time, listen to the teacher and others. Let's not shout out. When it comes to safety, first, last, and always, be safe in the classroom. Be present. That's where you're making good choices. You're participating. You're engaging. You're being responsible. You ask questions. You stay organized. You complete your assignments. Help others if you can. Focus on what you need to finish for the class. In my class. Now, if you go to math next, no, I don't want you doing your math homework in my class. Avoid distractions. So if you've got your phone, if you've got any games or toys, those don't need to be out. Avoid any and all distractions. Okay. Now, a little interactive here. Who was paying attention? Which one of the following is not an actual ground rule in my class? Be it virtual or in person, because remember, we do have those in-person conferences. A, don't shout out, raise your hand. B, one speaker at a time. C, no talking. D, no cross-room conversations ever. E, movement with a purpose, meaning it's an academic reason. Or F, clean up after yourself and others. Well, what's going to be? No talking. That is not one of my rules. Why? You have to talk to discuss and collaborate and learn. The only way you can do it. So you will succeed because what is being taught in this class is important. You will use it. You will need it every day of your life. Guys, I believe you can do this. If I didn't believe you could do this, I wouldn't be here. And I know you can do this. It's getting you to follow through with it, but I know you can. Just remember, never give up. Okay. Now, real quick, I would like to discuss the growth mindset and the fixed mindset. There are two different kinds of mindsets that we're going to have to talk about here in class. So I'm going to view this video with you here, and it is only, I want to say 3 minutes.
Look, it's time for your next
well, and an advertisement, of course. Can't have the advertisements.
Types of mindset we can cultivate. One that embraces problems as opportunities to learn, and one that avoids them, often out of fear to fail. People that avoid conflicts can be described as having a fixed mindset. Those who see problems as interesting challenges have a growth mindset. Sometimes we like to switch from one to the other. People have a fixed mindset because they believe that basic qualities like intelligence or talents are fixed traits, and that these traits are responsible for success. They often like to document past achievements. With a growth mindset, people believe that new abilities can be developed through practice. This view creates the love for learning that most great leaders and artists have in common. For them, life becomes an exciting journey with endless opportunity to figure out new things and advance. To develop a growth mindset, Dr. Carol Dweck, the Stanford University professor who coined the term, advises leaders, teachers, and parents to celebrate trying. Teachers should applaud students for any grade if they studied hard. Parents should encourage their children to develop any new skill they are interested in. Doing this will make them learn the skill of learning, which will also help them back in the classroom. To illustrate the difference in everyday life, let's observe two imaginary kids. Jay thinks you've either got it or you haven't. Anne knows that she can learn anything if she wants it enough. At physical exercise, Jay avoids challenges. When it's time to jump over the vaulting horse, he's afraid to look stupid and be laughed at. Anne embraces any challenge. It's exciting. It's fun. She knows that failing is part of learning, and if she tries hard, at the end, nobody will laugh at her. Jay avoids feedback. If the teacher tells him how to improve an assignment he has been working on, he takes it personally. Anne knows that to improve, she needs to listen to constructive criticism. She also understands that it's not her that is being assessed, but the results of her work on that one day. Jay always takes the easy road. For example, he likes escalators and hates to take the stairs. When he is practicing the guitar, he stops the moment he's getting stuck. Anne usually doesn't even take escalators. She jumps up the stairs, counts every step in her head, and enjoys feeling the blood rushing through her veins. She practices the drums every morning for 15 minutes. Not that she always enjoys it, but she knows that effort is part of a journey to a more fun life. Anne likes to see others succeed. It inspires her. She knows that if she motivates her friends to get better, she herself is likely to grow too. If his friends try new things and succeed, Jay feels threatened. He's afraid that their success will put pressure on him to do more with his life too. Modern companies look for employees with a growth mindset because they solve problems and persist despite obstacles. To spot the right ones, some ask during the interview whether the job applicant believes his managers are born punishment is a skill learned. Jay thinks that managers are bored. Anne gets the job. Neuroscientists support the idea. They confirm that the brain grows like any other muscle in the body with training. Studies show that adopted twins tend to have higher intelligence compared to their siblings who stayed with their biological parents. The difference appears to come from the higher educational levels of adoptive parents and shows that nurture is more important than nature. A simple switch in how a person views a situation can mean the world of difference. Not just the outcome of that situation, the outcome of that person's place in life. As the late poet Samuel Beckett once said, ever tried, ever failed, no matter. Try again, fail better. What do you think about the concept? Is it overly simplistic? And if you buy the idea, do you believe it is possible to make a permanent switch from a fixed to a growth mindset? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below.
All right, so that's what we're going to talk about now is the growth mindset. So in the video, growth mindset was, there's always a solution to a problem. If I'm stuck, let's get unstuck. So if you look over here, growth mindset on the left, that means freedom. It is to persevere in the face of failure or look past discouraging criticism. It's an effort being required to build and develop new skills. We're not born smart, we have to get there. We find inspiration in not only our own success, but in the success of others around us to strive to be like that. We embrace challenges, go after it. You see something hard, try harder. You have a desire to learn and to develop your new abilities. If you have a fixed mindset, that's limiting. That is limiting your growth as a learner and as a person. If you have a fixed mindset, you don't like challenges, you give up easily, you tend to be threatened by others' success, be it siblings or classmates. You want to look smart without putting in the effort to learn the material. Effort in your mind is fruitless. It doesn't matter how much you try. And you tend to ignore the feedback that teachers and parents give you. And you believe that your abilities are pretty fixed. You can't get any better. So now let's look at this. In class, instead of saying, I'm not good at this, we could say something like, what am I missing now? Instead of saying, I give up, I'll use a different strategy or ask for help. If you're in art class and you've got a painting, instead of saying it's good enough, look, is it really your best? Always try your best in everything you do. I can't make this better. Well, everyone on the planet can make something better. You can always improve on anything. Nothing is perfect. Instead of saying this is too hard, just accept this may take some time. Everything you do in school and in life is supposed to be hard. If it's not hard, everyone would do it. Okay? So if you're in 7th grade English language arts class and reading a book, it's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, your kindergarten brother or sister might be doing it. It should be hard. It will make you better in the long run. I made a mistake. How about looking at it as mistakes help you learn? If you never made a mistake, your learning is very crippled. You're not learning much. And instead of looking to a classmate saying, I'll never be that smart, look at it as saying, I will learn this. Okay, everyone in my classes can do this. So choice is yours. What's it going to be? Do you want a growth mindset or a fixed mindset? So I want you guys to think about that. And that's going to be the end of this video. I have another video coming that'll have your first assignment on it. I wanted to break them apart, give you guys a little bit of a break before we get into it. Okay, so I'm going to stop this, and I want you guys to have a good afternoon until we see each other again for your assignment video.